What's up, guys? Game Nut here, and welcome back to some more Madden 16 Ultimate Team, and the playoff streak continues. In this episode, we will be playing in the conference championship game, and are just one game away from making it back to the Super Bowl for the third straight season. However, if we do make it there, we cannot lose a Super Bowl 3 seasons in a row. Things have got to change this time around, and we need to finally win a Super Bowl and get a Lombardi trophy. Now, before we jump into the playoff game, there is a new mode upon us in Ultimate Team, and it is Salary Cap Beta. Now, I'm not really sure if I want to get myself tangled up in this new mode because it is a lot of work to put into it just to make a lineup. But if you guys want to see it, let me know. I will definitely consider doing it for you guys so you can watch it. But basically, in the lineup menu, things look a little bit different now. What you're going to see over on the right side of the screen is we have a new little menu. So basically, in order to play a game in the salary cap mode, you have to build a team with a cap total of 1,000 points or less, and every single player card in the game now has a new cap value to them. The higher the player, higher overall, the higher that their cap value is. So you can't just build a crazy good team and go into this game and dominate. You have to build a team, you know, of a couple of elite players, but everybody else is going to have to be like these low overall goal players. It's kind of like draft champions, except you can almost choose the players that you want, but it's kind of weird. I don't really know how I feel about it. You have to use your actual Ultimate Team coins. You guys know I'm trying to build the best possible lineup that you can with my coins, even though I definitely don't have that right now, but I'd rather focus on my Ultimate Team. But like I said, if you guys want to see a salary cap lineup, just let me know. I will definitely consider doing it. Now, the NFL draft, as you guys know, is now over. New guys will be joining the league next year. We have a bunch of all of the first rounders that were drafted into the game right now. You guys saw it: Ezekiel Elliott, Jared Goff, who went #1 overall, and of course my team. The left tackle we drafted was Ronnie Stanley, and I would put him on my team, but he's the same overall as the left tackle that I have right now, so it's not really worth it. But we've also got current players in the NFL who've gotten draft cards, and they're crazy good. 99s overall, 98s, Andrew Luck, Von Miller, Todd Gurley, Mario Williams, a bunch of crazy good cards that are going for high prices as well. So looking at the lineup as we jump into our game, you can see it on the right as well. With this lineup I have, it is 2,273 cap total. There's no way you can go into that and play a game in the salary cap. Like, I'd have to cut this team in half and cut it down a little bit more to get under 1,000. So that just shows, you know, it is kind of hard to make a salary cap team, but you can't really make a crazy overpowered team. Like, you can only have a few elites, a bunch of goal players at that, and I don't really know. We'll see if I do a lineup with it, but let's get into Ultimate Team, the mode, you know, the episode that we're in right now. So, conference championship game. We're playing away against the Miami Dolphins. Well, actually, we're at the Miami Dolphins Stadium, but we're playing against the Oakland Raiders. Again, it doesn't really make sense. I don't know why people do that, but my opponent does have the ball at the start of the game here. He has the new all-rookie Jameis Winston, which is a 96 overall card. And he is coming out, making some connections to start off this game. You can see him on that catch right there. So far, he's 3 for 3. 2nd and 6. He goes to his fullback, Daryl Young, on the 4 verticals, who is juking his way out of bounds. So, he's all the way down at the 13-yard line now. Chris Johnson, that is flashback Chris Johnson, who has some crazy good speed, but my defensive line is too good for that. So, no huddle, 3rd and 11. Jameis Winston on the play action. And our backup defensive lineman, Cliff Averill, comes up with the sack. And, I mean, the dude went with no huddle the entire time he had the ball. I don't know why. 4th and 20, again going with no huddle. He's going for it. And Michael Kendricks was right there in the way to just, you know, swat that ball out of the air and not let anything up. So, first drive for my opponent, he's coming out with no points on the board. So, immediately on offense, we didn't have too good of a drive. We were brought down to a 4th down already, but I had to go for it. In the playoffs, you kind of have to be a little bit risky, and that is what I did. Vernon Davis on the out route. He's picking up the 1st down, thankfully, and keeping this drive alive. 1st and 10, Marshall Faulk. I don't really know why I put a juke move on right there. I definitely shouldn't have. I just, you know, should have just used his speed and went straight ahead. But next play, we are already in the 2nd quarter. Larry Fitzgerald right down the middle of the field gets the reception. A few plays later on 3rd and inches, Brandon Marshall, one-on-one coverage. It's too easy for this guy. You already know that he is just an incredible receiver from all the episodes that I have put out with this team. And we are going up 7-0 in the conference championship. Things are looking pretty good for us. So, next possession for my opponent, defense. We're playing strong already. 4th down, once again for him. He's going with a run. And Bobby Wagner comes up with a massive hit on his fullback. And it's a turnover on downs. I mean, the fumble doesn't even matter because we would have had the ball to start things anyway because we definitely stopped him before the first down marker. But just one play into that, Vernon Davis gets a catch. And he quits the game. So you guys know what that means. Because my opponent quit, we will now be going into the Super Bowl. Time has finally come for this team to showcase what they can do by going into the Super Bowl and seeing if we can finally win a Lombardi trophy. I was not expecting to play in the Super Bowl in this episode, but because the first game was so short and we had a rage quit, since we're already on a hot streak, we just have to jump into it, go into the Super Bowl, and see if we can win. So I already do not like playing in this stadium because the last 2 times we were in here, we got smacked. It was both times in the Super Bowl. I just have them memories from it, and I don't like playing here. But we have to change things and come out strong and just, try and win this game. So, first play, my opponent brought out an all-out blitz, which leaves Brandon Marshall one-on-one coverage, and that's just too easy for him. A cornerback cannot stick with this guy, Brandon Marshall, because he's just way too good. One play later on 2nd and 6. Just as I say, no one can stick with Brandon Marshall. We're throwing an interception in our Super Bowl. This is not the way we can come out and start this game, but I'm not going to lie. I definitely got lucky on that interception. I could have not asked for a better placement when he fell down. He caught the ball, landed on the 1-yard line, which results in, just my crazy good defensive lineman just blitzing him. We get the sack and the safety, and this is 2 episodes in a row now. We're starting off the game with the 2-0 lead because of a safety. Definitely a weird score, man, but I will take it. If we're getting points, it's points. Even if we're making mistakes, at least, our defense is making up for it by getting safety. So, next play, 2nd and 10. Vernon Davis is picking up the first down. Couple of plays later now, we're on a 3rd and 14. I'm not really seeing anybody open, so we're just going to have to throw it deep.
Really?
And there is no way I am coming out here on offense in back-to-back possessions throwing an interception. Not in the Super Bowl.
Gotcha, bitch.
But thankfully, my defense is playing on another level right now. Richard Sherman gets the crazy good interception, and he is just saying, look, I don't know about you, but this defense wants to win a Super Bowl, so you need to start performing on offense. And I finally remembered how to do that. Brandon Marshall gets the receiving touchdown in the Super Bowl. Definitely deserving of this guy. He had a fantastic season for us, and it's only right for him to get a touchdown catch in the Super Bowl. So, next possession for my opponent. This guy was definitely a Bears fan. I mean, you can see he's obviously in the Bear uniforms. He's got Jay Cutler at quarterback, Kadeem Carey, who's like the backup running back for Chicago. Definitely a Bears fan. 4th and 4. I don't know why he is going for it on his own 24-yard line. I guess because he thinks my offense is playing so bad right now. He had to go for it. So, a 9-0 game now. And if I lose this game, I just don't even know what I would do with myself. I am throwing this away right now. That is now 3 interceptions for Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. I just cannot believe what I'm doing right now. So, like I said, defense, they're performing right now. 2nd and 3, coming up on the blitz. We're not letting anything up there. Stopping the rush, not picking up a first down. Next play, 3rd and 3. I'm there with Ray Lewis on this drag route against Sammy Watkins. Again, he gets the catch, but we are not letting anything up. Brought up to now another 4th down for my opponent. So, 4th and 3. Of course, he's going to go for it. A fake fullback dive. And look at Lawrence Taylor there on the pursuit to come up. Stop my opponent from picking up the first down. And again, another turnover on downs for this team. Brandon Marshall, the guy's having a great game so far. I think he definitely wants to win this game. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know what you're doing right now. 3rd and 3. Aaron Rodgers is going to scramble to the side of the field. We see Wes Welker break free from the defender. He's picking up a first down, and we are now on the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Aaron Rodgers, I think you just need to hand the ball off to Marshall Faulk right now and let him do him. And Marshall Faulk gets a touchdown, and the offense is finally remembering what they have done this entire season, and that is perform, put up points, and just outperform my opponent in every possible way. So, next possession for my opponent. 2nd and 10. Jay Cutler gets hit, fumbles the ball. The defense recovers. And please don't do it. The game got paused, and your peer has conceded the game, which means we have won our first Super Bowl. It is about time, and it was only right for this incredible team to go out by winning a Super Bowl. I mean, I'm so happy I can finally say I won a Super Bowl. And like I said, it was only right with this team because they were just way too good. So, looking at next season, it's going to be a little bit harder since we have moved up levels. So, now to get a first round bye, we have to get 9 wins. And just for the playoffs, we have to get 7 wins. So, go ahead, take a look back at the lineup. See what guys you want to join the team because a lot of players will be leaving because new season means new team. So, thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, finally won a Super Bowl. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this season. It has been fun with this team. I'm definitely going to miss this team because this is by far my favorite team I've ever played with in any Madden game. They just played so well, and we finally got a Super Bowl win. So, again, thank you all so much for watching. If you did, please be sure to let me know by leaving a thumbs up on the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.